Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Grounds by Idols. As usual, the song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to get your song reviewed, just do what they did. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. So I've heard exactly one other song from Idols so far, and that was, Colossus. Colossus, which I actually really enjoyed. Once I heard it, here on the channel. I listen to that song like nonstop, and it's still in my pretty heavy rotation, if I'm being honest. But that's the only song I've ever heard from Idols. I don't typically go diving into artists' discography because I like to save it for the channel, save as much content for the channel as I can. But there's just so much music out there. I should probably start listening to more of it on my own. But anyway, so yeah, this is Grounds Idols. I did grab the KEXP version just because it was basically either that or the actual official music video, and those tend to get blocked on my channel, so KEXP is usually pretty safe, and it's usually pretty high quality, so I figured this would be a good compromise here. So I say we jump right in. Again, Grounds Idols live on KEXP. Let's do it. Live at home, okay.
Not catch me staring at the sun, not sucking on a dum-dum, not turning around to run. No hallelujahs and no kingdom comes, so you will not catch me staring at the sun. Do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. Fee, fi, fo, fun. I smell the blood of 1,000,000 sons, 1,000,000 daughters from 100,000 guns, not taught by our teachers on our curriculum. Do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. Not a single thing has ever been mended. Why are you standing there and saying you're offended? Go ahead, tell them what I've intended. I'll say what I mean, do what I love, and fucking send it. Do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. It's nothing brave and nothing useful. You scrawling your aggro shit on the walls of the cubicle, saying my racing classic suitable. So I raise my pink fist and say black is beautiful. Do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. Unify, unify, unify. Do you hear that thunder?
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
Another one that I really liked from Idols. That's two songs in a row. It's quite a bit of a stretch of time between the two that I heard from them. But hey, two songs in a row that I really enjoyed by them. Honestly, the instrumentation kind of gave me like Rage Against the Machine vibes. Not a whole lot to do with like their singles. Like they're very very well known songs that it reminded me of like more of like B-side Rage Against the Machine, or the non-singles from Rage Against the Machine, because like there was definitely that heaviness, that sludginess there. Great guitar work, that sort of stabbing at the with the pick. Just overall, a fantastic song from them. So I'm excited to break it down piece by piece, like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics, which I thought were pretty interesting just on first listen. So, goddamn, see Idols live, get tickets as low as $488. Holy fuck. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I saw Streetlight Manifesto for like $45 a ticket, man. That's insane. Anyway, you will not catch me staring at the sun, not sucking on a dum-dum, not turning round to run, no hallelujahs and no kingdom comes. So you will not catch me staring at the sun. Do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. So essentially, it's like when I want to get shit done, you're not going to see me just like twiddling my thumbs, right? I'm getting in the shit, if you will. So, do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers, which I love that as just a super simple refrain. Hell, maybe even call it the chorus. I guess not. Super simple there, but I think it really gets the point across. And again, lyrically, this one also reminded me of like Rage Against the Machine, right? But minus obviously like a lot of Zach De La Rocha's like rapping style, but just lyrically and instrumentally, I was like, this is very Rage. I feel like so. So fee fee fi fi fo fo fum. I smell the blood of a million sons, a million daughters from 100,000 guns, not taught by our teachers on our curriculum. So I'm wondering what he's talking about specifically here. And again, maybe it wasn't taught on my curriculum, but like, is he talking about a specific war, a genocide, just gun violence in general? I'm not too sure. Let's see. I'm going to click here. The British Empire, despite the series of well-documented bloody atrocities it committed around the world, is often viewed positively in Britain. These views often feed into a jingoistic view of modern Britain and have been linked to the UK's vote to leave the European Union. Okay, so it sounds to me like whoever put together this lyric page probably has a little bit more context than I do. Because to me, I'm like, this could be a number of atrocities, but okay, so maybe they're talking about the British Empire here. So do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. I unify. So hey, not a single thing has ever been mended by you standing there and saying you're offended. Go ahead, tell them what I've intended. I'll say what I mean, do what I love, and fucking send it. So essentially just saying like, again, I think to me the first verse was like, I don't twiddle my thumbs, I get in the shit, I do the shit. And I feel like this verse also kind of backs that up, right? Like you're not going to get anywhere by just talking about how offended you are or by trying to explain certain people's words or whatever. He's saying like, I don't do that shit. I say what I mean. I say what I want to say. I intend what I intend. And once I hit send, like that's it. That's my message, like it is what it is. So basically saying there's no tiptoeing around it. I go all in, that kind of thing. So do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. There's nothing brave and nothing useful. You scrawling your aggro shit on the walls of the cubicle, saying my race and class ain't suitable, so I raise my pink fist and say black is beautiful. So I think the verse, each verse seems to follow like the same structure, right? Like this is not working, so this is what I do instead. Talking about it's not working, so I be about it instead. And kind of the same thing here. There's nothing brave and nothing useful. You scrawling your aggro shit on the walls of the cubicle. So again, there's nothing useful about just going at people and like using, maybe again like I'm offended, or using your words. Sometimes you just got to get up in there and get into people's faces, that kind of thing. And that's kind of what I get from this second part here. Do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. I unify. I unify. Do you hear that thunder? Yeah, lyrically I thought it was pretty damn good. Again, very Rage-esque. I'm going to click here and just kind of see what this says. Creating conversation about race and class is wiped from the media, so revolutionary moments. Yeah, okay. I figured they'd say as much. I was hoping for like a brief thing. Anyway, yeah, lyrically very Rage Against the Machine to me. Obviously, Rage doesn't have like a monopoly on political lyricism, but just the way that it was written with some of that repetition, like, do you hear that thunder? That's the sound of strength in numbers. I could easily see that as something written by Zach De La Rocha. So, all that to say, I really enjoyed the lyrical style, and it's got a. I think I don't know the full message, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think it's got a pretty good message. One, that there's strength in numbers, but two, that you can't just sit back and talk about how you feel all the time. Sometimes you got to get in there and be part of the action, that kind of thing. So that's kind of my two big takeaways lyrically, which I definitely agree with in a lot of respects. So two big thumbs up from me lyrically. As far as instrumentation and vocals go, despite his kind of harsher vocal style, I really like the singer here. He's not going to win any singing awards, singing competitions, but I think for what they go for, both lyrically and instrumentally, his voice lends perfectly to that. So I think his vocals were fine here, and then instrumentally, really enjoyed the drumming. Just really gave you like a nice easy beat to follow with some nice heaviness in the drumming. The guitar work was fantastic, again kind of a stabbing style, but then that just kind of the riff that you get throughout was just so enjoyable, and it was heavy, and it was easy to follow. It was kind of sludgy and slower, which I really enjoyed as well, which I had kind of come to expect from like Colossus. That song was kind of slow and sludgy, but then it hits you with some fast-paced rock in the second half of it, whereas this one kind of stayed slower and sludgy throughout, which I really enjoyed. So two big thumbs up from me instrumentally and vocally. As far as replay value goes, I think similar to Colossus, Grounds now is going to be one of those that I'm going to be listening to on repeat for a while. Like, it was nice and heavy, kind of just had a bunch of elements that I really enjoyed. The guitar work was great, drumming, I think vocals, lyrics, everything just came together to make such a fun song, and one that's, obviously this came out in 2020, I would say one that's pretty timely overall. So it's going to get two big thumbs up from me for replay value. Definitely going to make the playlist, and I can't wait to listen to it again. So there's that. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. This was a fantastic request. As always, if you want your song reviewed, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And lastly, if you'd like to support the channel, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube would be great. Like and comment and subscribe. You can also check the description to follow me on Twitch or TikTok. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.